new rule. From now on, because of the lack of time, energy, and most people's attention span, I decided to talk about only one drawing per video, which means the video will be way shorter. But like this, I can make more videos and I can talk more in depth for each drawing. The recording time will be way shorter, but also the editing will take way less time. So here is day 7! Yay! We made it! 1 week! How am I feeling? Motivated, excited, happy, productive, all the good things. Oh, yeah. One rule I have about this challenge is that I do not prepare anything in advance, which means no sketching, no writing of ideas, no nothing. Mostly no sketching. I do sometimes think about what am I gonna draw the next day, because I think the most frustrating part about this is just not having ideas on what to draw. And when I don't have any ideas, I just pull out a reference. I have these random pages that sometimes pop up in my feed with beautiful nature and waterfalls and trees and everything. Saw this picture of a sequoia tree park. Me like it, me draw it. I don't know, there is something about the contrast between large scale entities and people, the feeling of insignificance. For some reason, I really like this feeling. Anyway, I was talking about my drawing. This was very enjoyable to draw, mostly because of its simplicity and because I know how to draw most of these elements, which was very easy and enjoyable drawing. Sometimes you have to do one of these things because otherwise you're just gonna lose the joy of drawing. Here with this drawing, I did learn how to use color to better portray the coolness of the snow. And how did I do that? Well, simple. Instead of just using grays, uh, instead of just using gray for the shadow of the snow, I used desaturated dark blue, but actually dark. But to actually have the color that I want, because if I just use that, then I'm misjudging sometimes how dark or light should it be. So what I do, I use that dark blue, dark desaturated blue with a very low opacity brush, and then I do a couple of layers until I actually have the color that I want. And then I just color pick that one and just use it with normal pressure opacity, and bam, that's your shadow color. And of course, I didn't just use a simple white for the white of the snow. I used as well a very desaturated, but this time light blue color, but in the same family of blue. Because if it's greener, you will tell, and it starts to look a bit off. So it has to be pretty much the same color, more to the purple side I used here. Yeah. The trees. Yeah. They don't really look exactly like what I had in my mind. But let's say I'm satisfied enough with the end result. And because this was day 7, which means closing the loop on my first week, I was very motivated to do this drawing. Only one thing I'm not sure is very visible here is the orange light coming from the inside of the tree, But I'm sure you noticed it, right? 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 uh, I believe you did. You can tell me in the comments if you didn't. I will accept any comments or critiques on my drawing. If you have something that you think might be useful, drop a comment. Hope you like my videos and hope that you're gonna keep watching them. Okay, guys, now it's time for a very serious question. Do you think I'm wearing pants when I'm making these videos? Maybe I am, maybe not. You will never know because you don't see my bottom half. But I am wearing pants, just to be sure. I will feel very weird and uncomfortable not wearing pants while making videos. Yeah, just the feeling that I'm not wearing pants. I'm kind of a very shy person anyway. Not wearing pants while making these videos will make me feel even more awkward and weird. So yeah, I am wearing pants. Don't worry. Okay, see you in the next one.